starting to smell good. I wonder what that means, but you're going to find out after this break. It is smelling good in the studio. We're going to speak all things food after this.
ICYMI, the Association of Water and Sanitation Institution of South Africa, is a platform uniting Africa's water professionals. This November, Africa leads the conversation on water and sanitation. Join global and African leaders at the ICYMI Africa and Global South Dialogue 2025 from the 9th till the 12th of November at the Emperor's Palace, Johannesburg. From policy innovation, this is where action meets collaboration for a water-secure future. Register today at aucisa-watersan-dialogue.org or follow at Aucisa on social media. Aucisa, working together for sustainable water and sanitation security in Africa. Hi there. Do you want to elevate your business and give it a voice in South Africa and Africa as a whole? Well, in that case, let Channel Africa make this a possibility. Channel Africa is willing to advertise your business for as little as 30,000 rands or $1,719.18. To get access to these great rates, send all requests to mokoenata@SABC. That's MOKOENATA@SABC. Channel Africa, the African perspective. Where culture, travel, and good vibes meet. This is Out and About, every Saturday on Channel Africa.
Yes, this is Out and About every Saturday right here on Channel Africa from 9 to 12 p.m. Central Africa time. It's smelling good in the studio, and I am so glad that I chose to come here today because I'm going to start the morning on a good note, and of course, we're going to get our bellies filled, but in a very luxurious way. Today, in today's culinary journey, we're speaking about the Riboville Boutique Hotel. It's a 5-star gem in the heart of Wonderfull Estate where fine dining meets the elegance of polo field views and South African charm. Riboville isn't just a hotel, it's an experience that offers luxury accommodation, wellness, and of course an unforgettable food offering. And that's the food offering that we're going to be speaking about today, because leading in the beautiful kitchens of the Riboville Boutique Hotel is Head Chef Matthew Mbokazi, who brings creativity, precision, and heart to every dish he prepares. And he's here hanging out with us today on Out and About. How are you doing, Matthew?
I'm fine, and you?
How are you, Chef?
I'm well, thanks. Just a little bit nervous.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I mean, I can't be nervous around so much food. So if you're going to be nervous, you're going to make me nervous too. All right? So we're going to hold each other's hands and go through this together.
Lovely.
But tell me a little bit about your own chef journey and your experience. Not everyone becomes a chef someday, especially not at a beautiful hotel like the Riboville Boutique Hotel. So tell me a little bit about your story as a chef.
Okay, where I started. Okay, so my journey started I think I was in grade 10, so it started right there. So I was working Saturday and Sunday for, it was a coffee shop actually.
Okay.
So, but I was called the bus boy. So you just run around and you clear.
So you're like the runner.
You're just the runner. Yeah. When they call you out to go to the kitchen, you definitely can't say no. You tell you in the scholar position, and being a waiter, things like that. So it actually started right there. So, just after, so it was grade 11, I went back in. I wouldn't lie, I failed my grade 10 because for the love of money.
It's okay. It's okay.
I got distracted for sure. And then when I finished my matric, I just went on again. So the whole journey was find out what I really like. So,
I love that.
Yeah, so find out what I really would love to study. So, but I went to business administration. I didn't like it.
Okay.
Also, besides, I love it, but just the timing, the accounting, and things like business management. So you have a lot in there. So, but one part I wanted was marketing. So just wanted to deal with people.
So you're always very creative, and then you found a way to use your creativity in food. Let's speak about that. When you started going behind in the kitchen itself and preparing food.
Yeah. So, when I discovered I love the kitchen.
Yeah.
So, like a busboy. So what happened was I got called to go in the kitchen. So the boss lady said, Matt, where do you really like to be?
Yeah.
And so would you like to be as a waiter, or would you like to be in the kitchen? Because it seems like you're actually having fun here. So
Yes.
I was like, but she brought the fact that, but in the front you would definitely make money. So I'm like, I would definitely go in the front and make money, but clearly I like being here, you know what I mean? So it was a lot of craziness there. Breakfast was rushing, the pumping and things like that. So I think it just started boiling from there. So I went in and I started for it.
I love that. And then you've been working hard, obviously, because you ended up becoming the head chef at the Riboville kitchen. Let's chat about that. When you started working at Riboville Boutique Hotel. And the thing is, every place, every hotel, every kitchen has its own style because of, that has to represent the hotel or the establishment itself. So tell us when you started at the Riboville kitchen and how you had to adjust your cooking style to suit the style of this boutique hotel.
See, my style of cooking is wait.
Yeah.
So still on the path of discovering which one part I like, so the cuisine and things like that. But one thing we like, us as African, is embracing our African cuisine. That's where we're lacking. So we all want to be like, I want to be Gordon Ramsay. I want to cook like,
you want to make caviar and
make caviar and things like that. So the whole plan, I think what happened was, as many that got into Riboville, I found out that African food is needed, you know what I mean? So it's because one time a guest actually called me. He's like, you know what, I would like something different from the menu. So I was like, spicy? He's like, I don't want any spices, I don't want that. I just give me something African. So I went in the kitchen and I popped it. But that was actually a call to say, we actually need that. We need African, some meat. We need meat. We need,
And I like that because in a lot of like hotels and luxurious establishments, African food is not seen as luxurious, right? And we have to change that dynamic and change that mindset that African food isn't luxurious. It's very luxurious. It's very decadent and it's very delicious. So when you went in now with that idea, how's the balance between that African cuisine that is quite new and fresh to the Riboville Boutique Hotel and some of the older menu items that they had, I guess old school luxury?
Ooh, don't say that.
I'll call it old school because Africa is luxury, but it's still a new thing that's coming into many of these luxury establishments.
So see, we still in the path of changing our menu. Okay, so on so we give it a trial every Saturday and Sunday. So we call it a weekend where we just punt out all our Africans. So we're giving our braai buffet, and which actually is going very well with live performance. And that's the great part where we try to push and move it on that day, see what people would definitely like. And should we change the menu? Should we not change the menu? And
all right, so we are here now and there's food in the studio, so I need us to take a break so that we can go to the food and start this actual experience. We're speaking to Matthew Mbokazi from the Riboville Boutique Hotel. This is Out and About. It's 9:28 Central Africa time.
Gender-based violence is destroying lives and tearing communities apart. It happens in homes, in schools, at workplaces, and too often in silence. But it doesn't have to continue. If you see it, speak out. If you are hurting, reach out. Because doing nothing is not an option. Listen to all 19 SABC radio stations from Wednesday, 23rd of July for hard talk, discussions, advice, dramas, educational shows, and interviews around GBV with experts, survivors, lawmakers, and the whole country affected by gender-based violence. For all your favorite SABC radio stations, call 0800 428 428 to report abuse or get help. GBV, it ends with you. This message is brought to you by the SABC. The Upside, your afternoons just got even better.
Bantu Biko Street by Simpiwe Dana. Ndi ready. Diredi. Simpe, we're 20 years in song. So what emotions come up when you hear that, hey, you've been doing this for 20 years now?
It almost feels like no time has passed, eh? I just, I know obviously time has passed, but I don't feel it. Even about my age, I'm 45. I always get shocked when I think, oh my God, in 5 years' time, I'll be 50. Because for me as an artist, it's almost like when it comes to certain things, time stands still. And as a result, you find that a lot of artists are very childlike, which, helps them to always have a fresh approach to issues.
I tell you what, I'm feeling healed just by that.
We take no sides, none whatsoever. We are the Upside. Where culture, travel, and good vibes meet. This is Out and About, every Saturday on Channel Africa. Out and About comes to you every Saturday, 9 till 12 noon, Central African Time. Out and About comes to you every Saturday, 9 till 12 noon, Central African Time.
It's 9:31 Central Africa time. This is Out and About with myself, Palesa Tau, joining you and standing in for Puleng Mulebadzi. We're still speaking about an incredible culinary experience in today's Taste of Culture. And we're hanging out with Matthew Mbokazi, the head chef at the Riboville Boutique Hotel, a 5-star boutique hotel in the heart of Waterfall Estate. We've been speaking about his own journey as a chef and some of the different things that he's had to go through to then become the head chef of this incredible luxurious hotel. We spoke about how he blends some African cuisine with Western luxurious food as well. And the food is here and the food is looking so lovely. Matthew, walk us through the meals that you have brought in for us this morning.
Okay, so I brought you crayfish tagliatelle. So it has a bit of spiciness to it.
Yeah.
Spicy flavor, that chilliness. Obviously, let's just call it like that.
Okay,
seafood there, yeah. And then I brought you a manglina with the creamy samp. That goes very well, I think,
yes,
with acha. And then, but I brought you also salsa also on the side. So
okay.
Now we're just gonna have a taste on a bit of both. So try it with acha, try it tradition.
Okay, try traditionally.
Yeah,
okay,
and then,
but where do we start first?
So we can start with
the crayfish.
Pasta, yeah, sure.
Okay, so I have this crayfish tagliatelle, as you said, in front of me. It looks incredible. It's got some cherry tomatoes, crayfish, of course, looking beautifully browned and done, and some rocket tossed over it. And I am going to try this food. Oh my goodness, I love Puleng Mulebadzi. Please bring me into your show more often, because you didn't tell me that we were going to be eating here and we were going to be enjoying ourselves. I'm rolling some of this tagliatelle on my fork. Let me add some rocket over there and give it a taste. Oh. Yes. It tastes incredible. Nice. I'm going to try some of the crayfish as well. Of course, the crayfish, it seems to be the star of this dish, which looks amazing. Oh, that is lovely. Oh, I love pasta. I'm sorry. I love pasta. It's one of my favorite things to eat, and this is incredible. The crayfish is done so well. It's not overdone at all, and the flavors are definitely popping. So tell me about some of the flavors on the crayfish itself, because wow, that is good. Yeah. And is it seared? Is it flame grilled? How did you prepare it?
So grill. Yeah, and so it's actually marinated first with what one? Should I tell you all my secret ingredients?
Well, I guess not all of them. Otherwise, I'm going to make a Riboville Boutique Hotel at my house too, right?
Yeah, sure. So some of them will not. So obviously, what brings out the seafood is our wine.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that will go very well with wine. Obviously,
What
first
kind of
all,
wine? I think that's
think
great because
white.
it's great to think about how to also pair food with
Yes.
a particular drink. So, what kind of white wine would you pair with this
Probably
one?
my favorite Chenin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yes, I can see it on a beautiful sunny
Yeah.
day. You go do you is there a deck by your restaurant?
There
Maybe
is.
yes. So you're
Yeah.
sitting on the deck. It's a beautiful sunny day, and the weather's getting warmer here in Johannesburg as well. So
We're
that's
excited
incredible.
about that
Yes.
one.
Some white wine, some beautiful sunny weather, and this incredible crayfish tangleteli. It is incredible. Okay, tell us about your next dish. I'm excited about that one because once again we spoke about how luxury meets African food and how African food wasn't always seen as luxurious. But African food isn't only luxurious, it can be healthy. It can be really, really tasteful, and there's so much flavor that goes in there. So what do you have for us today in that African dish?
African dish, I have cow heels with samp. We can call it a mangnina with
Yes.
samp, creamy samp mixed in with your carrot. Can I just open that?
Of course.
Shots. So with carrots, rocket also on top, mushrooms, celery. So we try to bring it not the old way a bit, but
Yeah.
give it a new taste, give it a new flavor, but stick to tradition.
Yes.
So also just to bring it out is that I know we're still in Women's Month, but we're going on our heritage.
Yes.
Yeah, we're
yes.
going on our heritage.
So this
month,
weekend
so
is literally like that point, right?
That
Women's
point.
Month meets Heritage Month.
heritage. Yeah.
And so we're going all in.
See, we're going all in. So yeah, let's just embrace it. Embrace that.
I'm going to tell you about this dish that you brought for us today.
Yep.
I love it. It's incredible because it brings in some of the best elements for me in particular. My mom used to love samp. My mom is Xhosa, and Xhosa people love samp. In Xhosa, it's called umngqusho, and that's incredible. So it reminds me of home. Umngqusho or samp reminds me of home. And cow heels are very, very high in collagen, which is actually really good for your joint health. I have a big issue with my joints, and I've been told to consume more collagen. So obviously in the supplements that I'll take, maybe pills or powder, but cow heels are so good for that joint health. So this dish, I feel like you made it especially for me. If you don't
Can I
mind
pass
just
it?
passing it over
Yeah,
to
here
me
we
so
go.
I can get a quick taste as well of this.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, guys, it looks amazing. I'm gonna take a video and hopefully put it up on our social media platforms so you guys can also see and taste with your eyes, because obviously you can't taste with your mouths like I will be today with Chef Matthew. So I'm going to take a quick picture first so you guys get to have the first bite if you're joining us on our socials, and then I'm going to taste. I also see some mushrooms in here, so there's a lot of other inspirations that have gone into this very traditional dish, right?
Sorry.
Are there other inspirations that have gone into this very traditional dish? Because I also see mushrooms in here. I see carrots, and usually like an African traditional meal would be prepared plain with nothing extra.
Nothing extra.
But you've put your own twist on that. What is
Yeah.
that twist that you've put on this dish?
So that twist is, like you brought out the supplement part, you brought out all of that nutrition. Now you're actually going on each and you're going grammages and that. Yeah.
But this is so creamy
yeah.
as well. It is
So-
so creamy.
So there, what we're doing is we want to bring in color. So we want to bring texture. We want to bring you different flavors. So color, our rainbow nation. There
Yes.
we go. So yeah.
Oh wow, this is creamy. We make a lot of this food at home because these are some of our African staple food, our staple diets. But this, I feel like this takes it an extra mile. Just adds, like, it feels luxurious,
Yeah,
right? You're
extra.
taking a home cooked meal and you're making it luxury. And I've never tasted a creamy samp this creamy. How do you make it like this? Because if you don't tell me your secrets, I'm gonna have to come to the Riboville Boutique Hotel every day.
I think do that. So what we're trying to do is actually make you remember, like actually miss home away from home. So I feel like you're at home away from home. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
there are some sides that you brought in that are complementing of this dish.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about these sides and what goes in them.
So
Are these the sides?
that's the side.
Okay.
Yes. So usually what we'll do is just to top it up on top.
yeah.
Yeah. Here we go.
Thank you. So we have a salsa here. What's inside the salsa?
So salsa is your tomato, red onions, olive oil, chili, cucumber, bit of season as well. Yes.
And acha is a very interesting dish because it has a lot of inspiration. There's African inspirations, but there's also Asian inspirations because acha is mainly it's an Indian dish as well that has been really appreciated by African people. So we love our acha, and that's like pickled mangoes. That's pretty much what acha is, but there's a lot going on in there as well. But you prefer this dish with the acha, right? So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it with the acha first because the chef says so, and we have to have the food the way that the chef says because that makes it go the extra mile. The sides are also incredible. They complement the dish and they make sure that it's good. What other sides would you have with a dish like this, or is it better if you have this kind of dish in a very plain way with minimal sides?
I think the other side will be dombolo. Please, you can't go wrong with that. I tell you. So so dombolo for me kills it straight away.
With the acha, it tastes incredible. I love that. I'm gonna try it with the salsa as well, so we can completely enjoy the experience of this particular dish, guys. I'm so happy today. I'm always on air from 9 to 12 a.m. during the week, and today being here at the same time on a weekend, I don't regret it because I'm having a good time. Puleng, thank you so much, and I'm enjoying the food. Okay, salsa also incredible and goes quite well with this dish as well. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's speak about the patrons before we wrap up. The patrons at the Riboville Boutique Hotel, when you serve them the food and you do your work on a daily basis. What is it that inspires you about feeding people and giving them part of a culinary experience in this particular hotel?
Okay, what gives me that come back again is the compliments to the chef. See that word, and then I get in the kitchen, I just scream it. I tell you, so it just gives a goosebump. So that you just go back again. Let's start over again, and
And what about working with other people? I mean, as a head chef, it's not like you prepare all the dishes yourself. What is that dynamic like in the kitchen?
It's different personalities in one area. It's like you're watching Big Brother. So it's up bump heads with that one, and we just there, but we still have to blend in. So that is why it's so important to have a briefing early in the morning. So just to control your chaos in your house. So just to say it, So the whole point is controlling, having it under control. That yes, we will have bumps, we will have hiccups there and there, but with the right communication, it all goes like a smooth sail.
Well, Chef, thank you so much for joining us today on Out and About. This is incredible. Your food tastes amazing, and it's a pleasure to have you, and we really, really appreciate you feeding us this morning.
Thank you.
But tell us, where can we find out more information about the Riboville Boutique Hotel for those who also want to come and taste Chef Matthew Mbokazi's food?
So as you said, to the address, and in Midrand, wonderfull, Instagram, Riboville Boutique Hotel, and on the website as well. Yes.
And do you have your own socials?
I do, yes. I do.
Which are?
But I'm not really active.
Okay, so that's not your thing.
So it's not, but I like it smoking. So it's like
it's smoking. Okay, sure, I love it. Thank you so much. It is a pleasure to have you. And thank you so much for having us feast this morning on Out and About. It's 9:43 Central Africa time. You can feast with your eyes as well. I'm going to feast with my mouth. Let's take a break.
Out and About comes to you every Saturday